I've been in South Africa more than 20 years now.
Wow, that's 20 years in South Africa now. So
Welcome to ZFG Podcast. We love you.
And remember, it's not easy. Remember, we left our country, then we come to South Africa. So they welcome us, they, show us ways.
And when you come into South Africa, you realize that, okay, your man also have somebody else called wife.
We see a lot of our brothers who say that South African women, they are bad. I'm not gonna accept that. It's not all of them.
Most of the time, I really don't have a bad experience with South Africans. Do you understand? But Zimbabwe, I've got like in 100%, 99% of Zimbabwe have hurt me in this country.
I said to him, no, you will not marry. If instead of you to marry my younger sister, let my husband marry her.
What?
Serious. I told my brother, I have a very bad experience with Nigerian people. That one I don't even go there. You understand? Our brothers also, they are so mean.
Like, I wouldn't advise anyone to come to South Africa.
Hello, beautiful people. We're back again with another amazing episode on ZFG. I'm your host, J Prince, and I'm always with
King Sam in the building.
You already know V for Biology for Victory.
Yeah, we're back again. And guess what? We do have two amazing guests in our midst. Before I introduce our guests to you guys, you know what we do. You know how we do it. Don't forget to click the subscribe button and, like. We want to see your comment and also share the video. And make sure you watch the video to the end so you have more to say about the topic we're having today. And also telling us more about themselves. Oh yes, we do have two amazing guests in our midst. We have a lady, she's a content creator, and I was speaking with her backstage and she told me about the herb thing, realizing herbs, and telling.
Specialist.
Yeah, so she's going to tell us more about that, introducing herself, and also we do have a great man in our midst. He's a boss. When I first saw him, I thought I saw Rick Cross. So I'm like, okay, yeah, we've got our rosé around. So yes, I'm talking about Jist and the boss himself. Woo! Welcome to the show. Let's start with Jane. Tell viewers a little bit more about yourself.
Amazing. Thank you, everyone. Thank you for inviting me. I'm so
Welcome.
happy. I'm excited to be here. So, first of all, my name is Mrs. Jane Ejiofor. Of course, I'm a content curator, a product specialist, and also a mother, of course. Yeah, I'm a product specialist. So I can pick a herb. I will, survey. I will identify what that herb will be used for. What can that herb help for? Health-wise and even both for your skin.
That's amazing. Thank you very much, Miss Jane. You're going to get to know more about as we go on. And also, let's go to our boss.
In the building.
The boss is in the building. I don't know.
All right, guys. This is the boss himself. You're speaking to Mr. Chimezie Ugoji.
Yes.
That's my full name. I'm happy to be with you guys. I'm so happy.
to have you.
We are so honored.
We are so honored and glad to have
And,
you.
Yes.
and I appreciate you guys inviting me to come and spend time with you guys. I'm so happy.
Thank you.
And I promise that I'll be coming.
Yeah.
It's
Anytime.
like-
Anytime.
We have that on record, like we have that on
We have that on record, right? Yeah. So, let's go. Thank you.
Boss decides to change his mind.
Yeah, no, I'm not gonna change my mind. I'm not gonna change my mind. Okay, I'm a businessman. I deal with special metals. In case if you're looking for a gold, I will take care of you. I deal with gold and diamonds. That's what I specialize in. Yeah, okay, yeah, that's exactly. So that's what I do. So
all right.
You can check me also on Facebook. You can check the boss Chimezie. You can check Mr. Chimezie Ugoji. That's my name on Facebook.
And you're also big on charity.
Yes, also, yes. Yeah, yes. In December at my hometown, I put some money. I support a football club in my community.
Wow.
Yes, I did that. I support them also. Also in my community, I do a lot of things. I support the young guys to make sure they're okay. at home, if you go to my hometown, people are talking about me. Yes, I don't.
People like you.
We roll.
I don't.
Like even the community.
I know I don't have a lot, but I believe the little one that I have, I don't just enjoy it alone, you know. So thank you guys.
Thank you, sir.
All right. Yes. Thank you.
All right, thank you very much, sir. You're welcome. And yes, I think we're gonna go into today's topic proper. So the topic we're deliberating on today is relationship between South Africa and Nigeria. So basically, we have to talk about the relationship wise, like dating, and also the general things, general basis of life in South Africa, being a Nigerian and interacting with South Africans and stuff. So I would start with Miss Jane.
Okay. Oh my word. Okay. Talk about the relationship between South Africa and the Nigerian. Okay. What I have to say there is that both parties, I don't know how to put it, like what you put in is what you get out. That you are a man, you approach me as a South African woman. That, okay, you love me, you want us to be together. Then me looking at you, knowing fully well that, okay, yeah, this is my kind of guy, and I really, really, from the depth of my heart, that I like this guy. And say yes to you. Because, I mean, like the kind of love you show me will determine how relaxed and how will I reciprocate that love to you.
Okay. Yeah.
In most cases, like what we see nowadays is either if you are faithful to me, I'm faithful to you. And if you want to play me, I will play you even bigger.
Okay. Nobody updated me on that. Now I'm getting it.
No, that's the way it is. That's the way it is. Because now, if you truly, truly, sincerely love a woman, and she herself, before she say yes to you, obviously, she have seen one or two things that she likes about you, and she say yes to you, and the love keep flowing. So when you start deviating from the plan now, that is when you will see the bad side of the other person.
Okay.
So,
All right.
what I want to ask is this, right? Mm-hmm. How long have you been in South Africa?
I've been in South Africa more than 20 years now.
Wow.
Jesus.
Yeah.
Wow. And boss, how long have you been in South Africa?
This year is my 20th year. That's 20 years in South Africa now. I arrived in South Africa in 2004.
Oh, okay.
Yes. If you
Wow.
check it,
That was
2004.
about 10
Absolutely.
years before.
I was writing my
Yes,
exam.
yes, yes, no.
2004, Jesus.
I was writing my exam.
I was so young when I arrived here.
Wow.
I was so young.
Okay. So what we are deliberating about today is why we say relationship between South Africa and Nigeria is what are your experience with South Africans?
Dating.
Do you understand? Dating wise, life wise, like have you been a business, like are they good people to you? Like what were your experience?
Okay, I think I was focusing on the relationship part.
Yeah.
When you say a South African woman, like, because when you listen out there now, you will say that you will be hearing like South African women, no, they are not good people, or they don't give you what you want, they are betrayer, they are cheater, or they are this and that and that. Now, when you go deeper into the whole story, you will say that girl that you are blaming she is not the one, that you are the one started it first. You want to play her. And she herself, she played the game better than you. Now you start ranting, start complaining. So that part, I can blame our Nigerian brothers.
Okay.
Yes.
Okay, man, please can I ask
So
you
have you-
the question a little bit? Which is going to be like,
I know,
I've been here for a while, right?
Uh-huh.
Like 20 years, right? Okay, have you dated a South African man?
I haven't dated a
You have
South
not
African-
been opportunity to date?
No.
Okay, that's just my question.
Okay, my own question on that is why?
Okay.
Don't you get approached by South African men?
Yeah, maybe. Yeah,
She's a woman,
for
definitely.
20 years, for 20 years.
Okay,
someone's dating
okay, I'm getting there. As I said earlier, I've been here for 20 years or something. Yeah, 20 years plus. Yeah, I came into South Africa 2004. May 31st.
Yeah, both of you told each other.
So, no,
you both of you planning from Nigeria.
not at all. Not at all.
Yeah.
And while I was coming here, I was already coming with a pregnancy.
Oh.
I was married there. So there's no opportunity for me to start dating a South African man to see how they are. You understand? So I hope your question is okay.
I think I was there before her. We came the same year, but I was there in early February.
Oh, okay.
Okay,
Just
so
about 2
since
months.
you've been in South Africa, you've actually not dated before.
No.
I remember I was having a similar topic on this podcast, which was about why South African men don't date Nigerian women. So I think one of our points was that Nigerian women basically come here maybe
Already
at the
married.
courtesy of her husband, or the husband is already there, and these people are 100% loyal. They just loyal. That's why a Nigerian man can leave Nigeria and leave the wife for years and come back and still marry her, and she would stay loyal. Like, wait, you get. So yes, I wanted to ask, what are the crazy reasons you've actually had a breakup before? So let's talk about maybe back in Nigeria before you got married, when you were younger and stuff.
Okay, bring it on.
So what are the crazy reasons you've actually had a breakup?
Okay, let me say the way it is.
Just be free. Yeah, just be free.
Okay.
Tell us the truth.
I've dated 2 guys, of course, yeah. And the one that was really, really very serious to marry me,
You're not in love.
or even to go miles away, I put off.
Interesting.
The reason being that, okay, a church girl with a pastor's the child,
Okay.
and coming to my house, fetching me, say, okay, Uzo, let's go out now, let's go catch some fun. Me as a being, playful, go out with the guys, with one of my friends as well. So I'm getting there now, after eating and the drinking and stuff. The guy now went ahead and paid for a room. No matter.
We don't talk now.
Interesting. We are
Come on,
hearing
guys.
you.
Come on, guys. Be serious.
How they run
Be
it?
serious.
Give him time.
So now, after paying for the room now, he come back to where we are sitting. The girl was sitting, me and my friend, saying, Uzo, please come there. You're not going today, this and that. I say, okay, why now? Why didn't you inform me before, even when you go and pay? You should have discussed it with me.
So you'd break on it.
So I pick up my bag from there. I went outside the place and stopped the Okada. Into Okada. So from there he grabbed the Okada, like the Okada bus. He said, "You are not going anywhere. Uzo, come down from the Okada, or else I will slap you." He raised his hand like this. I said, "Me, you want to slap me with your hands like this?" No, it is over. That was it.
Yeah. It was supposed to be over.
Na konji carry the man. I don't mean
But then you guys went out like chilling, drinking, right?
Yes.
Oja would have bust to his body now.
You understand?
Somebody that has been drinking maybe Big Stout or Legend.
No, it's like in this cause, like he should
Let's
have
go
let
to
me
the
know that
boss.
okay, this is the way it should be. This is the way.
But then this is one thing that I think a lot of women need to like assimilate. You should have actually understood the fact that okay, he's taking you out. You guys are going to have a drink, have a nice time. He booked an hotel. Okay, you guys were in the hotel, right? Or somewhere else?
No, we were somewhere else, and then after finishing that place, then we're driving coming to that place. So
Yeah, I think every woman would have had that at the bottom of her heart that okay, now after this reggae, we have to play the blues.
no, but then with the mindset at that time,
pastor's
we are
child
not
and all
like
that.
reasoning that way. So eating is just eating. We
Yeah,
just eat, we go.
it is like that. If it is like that with Nigerian girls, she will visit your house. You guys didn't go out. No, you guys didn't go out. She will visit your house. She will now go to your bathroom bath. Use your white towel to cover. Then come to bed. And when you touch her, you now say, hold my hand. Or that one that didn't bath will sleep with the top and the jean. then you will use 1 hour. You will use 1
Yeah,
hour to
definitely.
open the
That's
gym
the problem we have
button.
back
You see,
then.
for the next 3 hours, you are trying to take off the gym. You get.
Okay, yeah, let's move.
You get. So I think is one of those things that affects relationship and stuff. Also, trying to understand each other. Like, okay, inform me about this thing. If he had informed you,
Yeah, if you had informed me,
yeah,
like
you're gonna do
I
it.
would use
I
my
understand
mind,
what
prepare my
Mother-
mind, you
Yeah.
know. But then, like, kind of hijacking me, you know.
Also,
Okay, I wanna-
how she was raised, you know.
yeah, the upbringing. Okay, there's another question I want to ask you, but before I ask, I want Boss to also tell us his own opinion on the relationship you've heard South Africans, you know.
So are you married to a South African? Maybe we'll start from there.
Yes, I'm married from here. And,
How many kids?
I have 3 kids. I have 3 girls.
So, good.
I won't lie to you. I have been in South Africa. As I said, this is my 20th years in South Africa. So I have had so many experiences.
So many.
You know, yes. You know,
Even me that I've not used 20 years, is so many.
yes. So you know, you will see a lot of our brothers who say that South African women they are bad. Don't. I'm not gonna accept that. It's not all of them. There's good ones there also. You understand?
Thank you
It's,
for
it's,
saying
it's
that.
true. I have been hurt before. You understand? They have hurt me, but I'm not gonna accept to say that all of them they are bad. You understand what I mean? So they have good ones there also. You understand? So both they are men also. I'm not gonna tell you that all of them they are bad. There's good ones also there that like us as a foreigner. And remember, it's not easy. Remember, we left our country, then we come to South Africa. So they welcome us, they show us ways back then. So my experience to them, I have seen the bad ones, I have seen the good ones, and I'm okay.
If you have to rate it, which one is more?
Definitely, there will be bad ones more than the good ones. You understand? But I don't want you to say all of them are bad. I don't want you to say that.
Okay.
You understand? Even when you come to guys, also there must be a when you go. Let me give you an example. If this food now is you say some of them are spoiled, you will find out that you will find maybe half or even you find few that is okay. You understand? So it's not that all of them are bad. Even their men, as I'm saying, we have good guys from here that they're okay. They will do business with you. They'll be sincere with you. They will be okay. You understand? And also, you as a man, before you do anything with someone, you have to be careful and know the type of person you are dealing with. Know whether it's the right person to deal with or it's a bad person. That's what I mean. But the experience I have here in South Africa, I think I'm okay. If I was not okay, I wouldn't spend my 20 years here. Maybe I could have left for long. You understand? So I think I'm fine with that. Thank you.
Okay, thank you, sir. So talking the business aspect, let's talk about maybe the interaction, the business
side, yeah.
side. Like what I experienced for the whole 20 years.
Okay. First of all, with our South Africans, when the issue is about money, when it comes to money, it should be something that you do an exchange, not something like you be say, okay, come back and pay me tomorrow. So their own system work with instant payment, instant deal.
Thank you.
You do it and close it there.
Yeah.
Because when you say now, okay, please tomorrow, bring tomorrow, that is where you will start seeing the problem. Because one thing I've realized with South Africans is that giving them money or letting them to control that part will always bring issue between you and them.
Yes, if you want to keep the relationship.
If you want to keep their relationship healthy and keep going, let it be an exchange, like nigga. They say, according to them, they say it's nigga.
Don't allow them to
we
owe you.
exchange immediately, we finish it there. Not like, okay, don't worry, bring the rest tomorrow. But that rest, I beg, maybe you can use it and do giveaway so that the peace will remain there.
Yeah, now I get it. Okay, King Sammy,
Me. I've always got a good experience. Always have good experience with, but relationship wise.
Tell us the truth, though.
But relationship wise with South Africans, it's so you get, like, it's the same as Nigeria. In Nigeria you find good girls, in South Africa you find good girls, in Nigeria you find bad girls, in South Africa you find bad girls.
As I said there.
Also, something is, also when I think about the breakup I have that time, maybe I wasn't ready also.
So that means what you give is what you take.
Yeah, because
What you give is
when you grow older and think about it, like, it doesn't mean that that person doesn't want to be with you, but you are not ready that time. I'm still a nigga who wants to still be out there. So if I'm fucking around and you also cheat, I will also consider, like, we all human, you see. So I will not blame, but from the business part, I'm not having good experience. Yeah. But you know what I've also learned is, I get to understand that a lot of Zimbabwe claim to be a South African. Do you understand?
I cannot take different for a long.
Do you get? So most of my workers, you find some that I think they are South African, but later I will get to know that maybe they are Zimbabwean. So
We know about that. Yeah.
most of the time, I really don't have a bad experience with South Africans. Do you understand? But Zimbabwe, I've got, like, in 100%, 99% of Zimbabwe have hurt me in this country.
So,
So you're shouting like
King
this,
Sammy.
like there's something special.
King Sammy, in your word, would you say South African women are loyal or wayward?
I would say South African women are loyal.
They are loyal when you are loyal.
Yeah, it's the same thing. That's the way the universe is.
Okay,
Like,
okay. Let me rephrase this question.
Okay.
So let's say compared to Nigerian women,
okay, let's put it this way, right?
just be honest. You are married to a South African. You're trying not to throw bombs.
You see
He's
what
trying to play safe.
I'm saying, I don't want to talk anymore.
But
Okay.
I'm not a South African. I'm still talking. I'm saying the way it is.
What I'm saying, what me I'm saying is,
That's what happened.
you are saying experience relationship. I would say it's the same thing, because we need to understand that we are in Johannesburg,
Okay.
right? Johannesburg is like city center, is like Lagos, right? The girls you meet in Lagos, the way they will treat you is different from the way Ibadan girls will treat you. It's different from the way Asaba girls will treat you. Do you understand? A girl who is already civilized. Okay, let me tell you something. One of my boy was sleeping. He had a child with a South African girl. Then later find out the girl is HIV positive. After having a child, so they went for that
test.
HIV test. Him is fine, the child is fine, but the girl is HIV positive, right? When we told the mother, like, so they break up. So when we told the mother, like, the way the mother take,
It was indifferent, right?
the way the mother take the HIV, right, is like,
She knew already.
it's like,
Or it
it's
was
like
aware.
normal thing.
She's
It's like
aware.
big deal.
Yeah, like the Nigerian.
Obviously, she's aware.
Malaria.
Exactly, it's like malaria. Do you understand?
It's not a big issue.
So
Big deal.
the
Yeah.
guy was
Big
like,
deal.
mommy, you don't understand. My life was. She's like, if you are not okay with my child, dear, leave her there. So the boy is saying he want that girl to go back home to go and take care of the child. So the mother said no, she should stay there. So what I'm trying to say is, Johannesburg is the center of where you come and make money. You understand? So the way a girl that we see here will treat you is different from the way a girl from
You're right.
KwaZulu Natal, those side, they will treat you.
Bros,
Well,
so-
me, I won't accept.
The boss
Okay,
was-
before on to
no, sorry to cut you off.
Yeah.
I remember, let me say, in 2012, there was a man. I think that man is from KwaZulu Natal. He told me something. He says, he called me Chichi. That's the name people calls me. He said, Chichi, there is no how you can go to a bar and find a girl and say that you want to marry this girl.
Thank you, sir.
There is no how you can go to a hotel and find someone who's selling her body. You say you want to get married to her.
And you're expecting that person to change.
Yes. Now that man told me something. He says, because of you think you have money, you will change her with your money. You think you have money, you will give her a child, or you try to change her with your money. That it will never be.
It's like work for a few times.
Yeah. You understand? So that man, that thing that he told me, he keep on being here.
Okay.
So it's a lesson. I think what our brother is saying.
Yeah, I get him, but then I'll say it from my own point of view,
Okay.
Especially that aspect. I think when it comes to being loyal or cheating or being wayward as a person, it is personal. Yes, your environment might influence things. Like maybe your girl who came from Limpopo, then you mix with girls who were already here being a runs girl or being out there. Then you want to be a big girl, you want to wear weaves and you want to, wear expensive things. You have to, you don't have a source of income. You have to depend on a man, which that is understandable. But I will give you one instant that there's a girl that came to visit me from Eastern Cape. This girl, the way she dressed, you can tell that this one is a get inside girl. It's not even someone who's out there, right? Me as a guy, at some point I've cultivated this habit of if I have to be sure of a girl, I don't need to read it through how she behaves to me because pretense. I have to check her phone.
Check her phone.
That is where the secret is. And anytime I check the phone, I always find something. So this girl was so innocent that I was so cute. Like, hey, I'm just going to marry this one. Limpopo is not so far. I can travel and go and pay Lobola and stuff like that. That's how decent she seemed. But when I checked the phone, she already had an appointment with another guy she's going to see from my place before going to Limpopo. You get? Okay, there's also...
Okay, wait. There's something I want to say there, ne? I want you to get this, right? Before you come to Johannesburg, right, there is a motive behind your back that this is what I'm going to do. You get? If you meet a girl that is coming to Johannesburg to make money and pretend to you like, no, they have money in their house. South African girls lie.
A lot. Too much.
And tell you they have money in their house so that you can think she's a good girl
No,
and
it
everything.
depends on what they are lying
So
for.
maybe the girl is coming to South Africa, to Johannesburg to do runs, to sleep with different guys.
Yeah, maybe, right?
Yeah.
But this one, what I'm trying to say is, this thing we should judge it individually, like it should be an individual thing.
So you guys are actually saying...
So what I'm trying to say is, this one is not even going for runs. This one, at the back of her mind, knew she was going to see a guy, a main nigga, which is me. And then there has been exactly. No, I'm judging based on what I saw on the phone and how she was with me, how she was with that person that I saw on that phone. So she was coming to see a nigga, and then there has been one or two other niggas from Johannesburg who was on our radar, who on the list, who were already eating her up. So she just said, hey, I'm gonna be in Johannesburg, are you free? That is not like she wants to go and collect money from the guy. It's just because she's wayward.
Okay, I want you to get... I understand what you're saying. I understand what you're saying, J. Prince, right? But what I'm saying is, background of a person will determine the person's attitude outside.
Exactly, that is our own background.
So, if a girl...
But then the reason why I corrected that was because he was talking about a girl growing up in Johannesburg or staying in Johannesburg.
No, I'm not talking about...
an angel in heaven and to find an angel in hell.
Do you know in Johannesburg there are still diligent women, decent women?
Yes,
you know,
it's difficult to find.
It's very difficult.
It's like finding gold in the.
No, it's not difficult to find.
It's very
You know what I want you to
It's not
understand? You see what you need to get is, if they gave birth to somebody in Johannesburg, right? That person already used to this life, right? Somebody they gave birth to in that side, right? Coming to Johannesburg, already have it in mind that I want to go and make money. Do you understand? I want to meet the right person. It's like, let me tell you something. There was a time that this Zimbabwe girl tell me some shit about South African girl that stuck with me and I always want to go for Zimbabwe girl, right?
Interesting.
Then later I said to myself, come on, man, we are both hustler. We are both here to hustle, bro.
Of course.
Do you understand? So if she's cheating, I can't even blame her because even that time, even me, I don't like myself because I was not financially okay. Do you understand? So I cannot blame. Do you understand? This person needs to send money home. Me, I'm not financially okay. This person is I'm telling this person about love, but somebody is calling this person at home that your child needs food. Do you understand? Yeah. So if that person cheats, I cannot blame that person because even me, I don't like myself.
But then it all still goes to individuality. I've seen girls who come to Johannesburg. I've seen a girl that works in Checkers. She came to Johannesburg to hustle. She works in Checkers. She takes care of herself, of her family with that income. I tell you, this girl is not even wayward.
Yeah, I understand you. That's what I'm saying. But then when you go to where she came from, you find a lot of them like that. But in Joburg, the one that I've born, many of them that will become like that are not so much. You understand?
Yeah, I think we are talking about the same thing.
So are you not saying basically people shouldn't find love in Johannesburg?
Of course they should find love.
There's love in Johannesburg.
There's love, but
There's love.
it's not easy. It's not easy. It's not easy to find it. It's like you going to Lagos. Do you know what is happening in Lagos now? To find a wife in Lagos.
You understand?
Do you think it's easy to go to Lagos now and find a wife that you can keep in a house and call her a wife? You know what is happening in Lagos. It's not easy. So Johannesburg, you can find maybe you will find 2% out of 100. You understand that's what I'm talking about. So it's the same thing here in Johannesburg also. So we are not condemning everyone.
Anyone, yeah.
Okay. All right, boss. I want to ask
have
you this one. What are the things that have pushed you or motivated you to stand strong, stand tall in South Africa for the 20 years you've been here? What are the things that have motivated you, that kept you going? Because I'm sure when you arrived, things wasn't that rosy. It wasn't like
there was a struggle.
Don't remind me, my brother. Even as we were here, I was talking to my manager. I was, if she can tell you, I was telling her about some story that from experience that I have had. You know, I remember in 2010, I was staying in Pretoria at that time. 6 years after you arrived. Yes. So yes, I was telling her the way my landlord was a Nigerian. It was a Yoruba man.
Okay.
I was staying in his flat. So I was telling her that, do you know, I can't even count how many houses do I have now.
But you that time.
But that time I remember my wife would be calling me, this man is here. He's taking our things out with my little daughter at that time. You understand? So I will try to, that time I remember I was using a train. From Jist to Pretoria. So I will rush, I will go and try to beg the man. I will try to ask him, please give me more time. The man would not tolerate that. So, it makes me strong.
Yes.
You understand? It makes me strong. So one day my wife was like, he asked me, where is that man? I said, I don't know. He said, can't you call him? Well, maybe you give him something or what? Do you think he's still okay? I said, I don't know. I don't know where to find him. Remember, it was just a landlord that time and I was not happy with him. So I couldn't keep his number.
There's no friendship.
You understand?
So a good relationship.
My brother, it was not easy. Here, to me to be where I am today. If I can write a book, I think I'm going to write maybe some the best seller of the year. You understand? So the experience that I have here, it was not easy, my brother.
So can I ask you one before what kept you going? Have you had bad experience with our Nigerian brothers?
Definitely, you know.
Yeah, I just want you to shine. That's
my brother.
Yeah.
I don't even want to talk about definitely that one. Do you know there's experience I have here? Someone who I harbored in my place, like I gave him accommodation and everything. He wake up one day and says, a Nigerian guy says that I'm owing him 250,000.
Imagine.
And it was a very big issue. Like, people believe him that I'm owing him, that I should give him his money. We never do any business. We didn't do anything. You understand? So if you are talking about that one, my brother, I have a very bad experience with Nigerian people. That one I don't even go there. You understand? Our brothers also, they are so mean. Like, you know, especially when they see that you are
doing good.
You are doing good, my brother. You have to be ready.
Yeah, because it's something I want to. Why I ask you is because you have been in this country for a long time, and you have been in business. And for somebody like us that we are just starting up business, and we're not really having a good experience with our Nigerian brothers. Like, our Nigerian brothers, they are ready to milk you to a stage that, like, it makes you to even, sometimes you don't want to fight them. You want to come and say, okay, we are from the same country. Because as a Nigerian, we like to support each other. Like, ever since I moved here, I'm looking for a mechanic that is a Nigerian that is around here that I can give job so I can support him. But when you also find them, they are also another problem.
My brother, let me advise you. I will not tell you now to not do anything with our Nigerian brothers. You understand? But you just need to be careful. Before you employ someone or before you do anything with somebody, you have to ask questions. Who is this? Before you can introduce me to this one, you have to know which type of life does he live first, before he can introduce me to someone. I'm telling you from experience that I have.
Yeah.
Our brothers, my brother, our brothers, they have dealt with me in this Africa. You understand? They have dealt with me. But to me, to be in this position and you have to be strong. That's the only advice I would give you.
Okay, so it is the strength, the courage that you put on to.
Remember also where I was raised. My mother is a businesswoman. My father also. I hustle in Aba. You know Aba?
Oh, I know. Yeah,
yes. I was born and brought up in Aba. So I don't want to go deep, but I was a very strong man when I was at home. So when I come to South Africa, it helped me a lot. You understand? I keep on pushing. You understand? So the only advice I can give you, I'm not going to tell you to not deal with Nigerian brother. I'm not going to tell you to not deal with South African people. You know, just be strong. Just be careful who you are dealing with. Who is him? Before you employ, bros, before me and you, before I will take your number now, like as I see you here, we are together here, I have to be sure. Who are you? Are you going to hurt me tomorrow? I have to ask questions. Because I have so many experiences.
Yeah.
You understand? So
Okay, before I ask you the next question, I want her also to share, like, what has been your motivation being you do content. Obviously, you are a motivational speaker automatically. So, like, what are the things that helped you? Is it your husband back home that is?
Your husband is here, right?
your husband
not
is
back
here.
home. How did he back home?
He's living with the man.
When did you come in with him? Or
He
you
was
came-
here before I came.
Oh, hey, you see what I was saying just that before you say that young woman that just come just like that and he's out there.
No, that's what I was saying to you, that I came here already pregnant. Like,
Okay.
You rather go to UK or America?
And then if you here, and then madam is like, no, you think I'm coming there?
I'm coming with you.
We do together.
Okay, so now let me now
Restructure it.
So you and your husband have been here since you got here, right?
Yeah.
That means he's been here before you. So all through the time you're married and all that till date, has there ever been any issue or any extra marital issue that tried to affect you guys, and how did you push through? Or just be honest with us.
Yeah, but for young Nigerian couple that
Just
are
for us
facing
to-
and maybe
for-
facing something like that in the future.
Okay, yeah, of course. I will say it the way it is. All right. Being being a very young teenager when I come to South Africa, newly married, and when you come into South Africa, you realize that your man also have somebody else called wife. You understand?
It's a paper wife.
Yes.
Okay, yeah, that one. Okay. I'm
Okay.
feeling you.
You feeling me?
Great.
So now when you realize that there's somebody else called your husband's wife, that thing also it will trigger some emotions.
Anytime you remember it, bang bang in your head.
That
bang.
your man also have somebody called wife somewhere. And once in a while you will see also that your man will say to you, I'm going out, I want to see my wife somewhere. You understand? So there's a pressure. That pressure, should I say it's frustration? You'll be frustrated for some time. And being the kind of man he is, he will sit me down saying, Mommy, this is the way it is. And this is my existence in South Africa.
Yes.
I understand. I put myself also in his shoes. And me also trying to, he should get what he wants. He should, step on to the next level in life. So I need to be there. I don't need to give him that pressure to make him to dissolve whatever he was working on.
Can I ask you this?
No.
Your husband, he has no child out of yours.
No, he doesn't.
He doesn't have any child outside. So imagine if he brings a child, maybe when
Actually, he had, but not in South Africa. He had one.
I'm saying maybe when he was here, he was already having probably an affair with somebody, but nothing serious because he's married, obviously. Then when you got in, whatever he had with the person had been dissolved. No, you didn't find out.
But they had a child.
But they had something. In that process, the girl got pregnant. And then after the girl gave birth and stuff, you found out about it. What would be your reaction to it, and what would you do about the whole situation, the child and stuff?
Actually, I don't think there's any big deal on it, because what you are saying, listen, I'm going there. What you are saying is actually the way it is. My husband, before my wedding, he said to me, there in Port Harcourt, when he was residing there, he had a girl that he got pregnant, which the girl, she gave birth, and the child is almost maybe 6 years before I know my husband. You understand? So he told me earlier about her, that he had a child called Oluchi. I said, no, I don't have problem. What? And besides, it's I have a special connection with anyone called Oluchi. Since you said that, the relationship you had with the woman, it wasn't something serious. So, but now there's a child. Bring the child to me. I don't mind. You understand?
We had a topic. We had a topic on this program that I was in defense of Nigerian women, that it is so human for them to understand that you have a child. He's a child. There's nothing we can do about it. He's here. We have to move on and all
exactly.
that. And they were telling me a South African woman would accept that over a Nigerian woman.
I'm saying there's no chance South African woman
accept it.
Yes, it's true.
You agree to that?
No, in that one.
My question
it's still coming for me. Come for me.
My question is, you talk about the second wife, right?
Yes.
Which is not like he married that person, but do they see each other, right?
You mean the one that gave birth to the child, or the one that gave him paper?
No, the paper wife.
They are married now. They are legally married.
Okay, do they see each other?
They see each other, of course, because I know that sometimes he will say to me, that I'm going to this corner. She's waiting for me there.
Interesting.
So I don't mind.
But then,
no, the only thing I was curious, I said to know, Daddy, I want to see this. I want to see this person. I want to see this person once. Let me see her once. So what he did was he took me to we even corner street to make sure that she herself she didn't see me.
Wow.
Now I stood there when he stopped me, and went to meet the girl where the girl was in the shop. So that's where I was just observing. Now I see who the girl is, how she looks, how big the nyash is.
The girl doesn't know that. Wait, the girl doesn't know that he's married, or the girl knows that you are in the picture, right?
She knows, but she don't know who I am.
Okay. Fair enough.
Okay. What I want to say about everything you have said is, you one of the kind. Because me, I never thought you see, in the olden days, I know those are our brothers that they will bring a white woman in the house, and the Nigerian girl will be cooking for the white woman, understanding that is a paper woman. Do you understand? But with you, it's different. Like
When it's a South African,
like you understand, black to black. Yeah, you guys. Yeah.
So
I see
one
the
question
photo
is, what in the process of always seeing each other and stuff like that, what if in the process that girl falls pregnant? What are you going to do
What are you
about
going
it?
to do?
What will I do? I didn't have that thought. I didn't have that thought. Maybe because it's the assurance he gave to me
That such will not happen.
that such will
So
not.
let's say it happens. Let's just assume.
Even the video that gave assurance and gave birth to twins. I'm sorry.
So let's just assume it happens. What would be your reaction?
What would be my reaction? Okay, firstly, I'm not going to be cross. I'm not going to be angry for the child. You understand? But the woman should go away. They should give me the child. They should hand over the baby to me.
I tell
Oh
you,
my God.
Nigerian woman
I will
not
give
go
that
leave
baby
the
out. That
husband,
baby will-
yo.
Like, will get the best of me. Okay. Now it's time for him to play a role of a man. When you say you are a man, when you start dating two wives or keeping two women or three women,
that's a
you
man
have to be capable
Yeah.
to maintain
Handle
both.
it and control it.
So you cannot put me to depression while you're making somebody else's happy.
Exactly.
With what you're saying is, if your man is rich enough, you don't mind him
Being a polygamist.
polygamous.
A good question.
That's the question, yeah.
Okay. On that note, there was something that happened earlier. There was something that happened. I have a younger sister. We are only two in the house. So that my younger sister was like, my husband was like, because when I get married earlier. So my younger sister now, she followed me to my husband's house. So now my mother-in-law was like, she didn't want to let her go. So what they wanted is to put my sister in the same family.
Are you kidding me? No, that's happened. That happened.
To do what?
You will marry the sisters.
They want to marry, they
The
want,
husband will marry both of you.
no, the younger brother wants to marry my sister.
You should have made it clear, man. You scared me from one second.
No,
That's why I asked the question. Yeah.
You may have to make it clear. Like,
okay. So the brother said, okay, that is not, he doesn't mind that he can marry my younger sister. So, me being an observing person, I know the kind of person the younger brother is.
Exactly.
I said to him, no, you will not marry. If instead of you to marry my younger sister, let my husband marry her.
Serious.
That is the way it is.
You call him. I'm not
Did I just hear that?
That's the
What are you
question.
saying?
Okay, ma, please continue now, please. I'm sorry to.
Wow.
Yeah, please, we are listening.
Yeah, so
So
I
what
said,
happened? Yeah.
I said to him, okay, it's not as if you're a bad person or you have done something wrong to me or you're a thief or you're a killer. But no, for you to marry my younger sister is a no for me.
Yeah.
Instead of you to do that, let my husband marry her.
So what happened? What
That
did
I
you
will
say?
feel
What
more
did you
relaxed.
say?
Okay, with my sister now we understand each other very well.
Okay. Since it's two of you, right?
Yes. So like we bonded so much that what I say, she don't mind. She don't mind. She will accept. She agree with me.
Oh, that's good.
Please, which tribe are you from?
My brother disagreed with me as every.
Which-
This thing is
Igbo woman.
I'm from Imo State.
Imo.
Yeah.
Imo, yeah. Okay. How about you, sir?
I'm from Imo State.
Oh,
Imo
Imo
also.
But something I know about Imo is that they like money.
They like?
Money.
Who doesn't like money?
Imo people.
So you don't like
No.
me?
Me.
Like no, when you meet the Igbos, you know they say the generally Igbo like money, right?
You don't know. You don't know. You don't know. You don't know. You don't know people that like money. If that means if you are from
So
the
likes money. Who will you say likes money?
Look for Navy people.
go to Anambra now.
Natural businessman, to be honest.
That's the people that like money now.
But they like money.
We like enjoyment. If it,
So, boss, I want to ask you this very tricky question. But if you don't want to answer, you can pass it.
all right, no problem.
So, in the process whereby you met a lady, few months down the line, you feel like you want to settle down with her, you want to go pay a lobola and all that, and after paying the lobola, marriage and all that will follow. Then you find out she's pregnant, but not your baby, what would you do?
My brother, well, I would not tolerate that. You understand? I would never in my life tolerate that. I would not even marry a woman that have a baby. Before, no. No, every man, you have your own policy. You decide how you get. I'm telling you about myself. This thing that I'm telling you now, I have discussed it with my friends. I know one of my friends, it's my good friend who married a woman who have 3 kids outside the marriage. You understand? He still loves the woman and stay with the woman. But I told him straight that I will not.
It's like me.
No, I will not.
It's like me.
You understand? I'm telling you the gospel truth. I will not pretend. I will not, even to me, to date a woman who have a baby. It's a problem.
Okay.
You understand what I mean? So that's my own policy, and that's the way I live my life. Okay. I'm not saying, I will not advise you to say,
you will not do the same,
don't do this. No, it's your own life. You live it the way you want. That's what I mean.
Okay.
Thank you.
All right, sir. Also, this question is maybe for our viewers, 1 or 2 people who are inspiring to come to South Africa and all that. Would you advise any upcoming hustler to come to South Africa even without money, but they can find their feet and be strong like you?
My brother, they're like before again. You understand? I have to be honest. I have to be honest with you. Yeah, my brother, if you want to come to South Africa, I will never advise you to not come. Okay. But I will only advise you, now I was at home, a lot of guys approach me to tell me, I want to go to South Africa. The only answer that I give them, I will ask you, do you have a handwork? Do you know how to fix cars? Do you know how to do anything? Because I'm not ready to bring someone here again. You come and sit in my back and waiting for me to tell you do this. Do you understand?
Suddenly you have a grown-up child you are taking care of.
That's the only thing. I'm only gonna bring you here in South Africa if you're a mechanic or if you're a panibita. I know that when you come, I know a lot of people that I can say, this is my brother, please. Teach him how to do this. Or no, walk with him,
let him walk.
Simple. So I would not advise anyone to not come, but the only advice that I will give you,
go get and work.
Yes, if you don't know how to do it, go and learn something. Because it's not like before. We have the opportunity when we come. We don't know anything. We didn't learn anything. We didn't do anything. But we'll come. We create our own job. We create our own things, and God make it easy for us. You understand? So it's not like before anymore.
What about coming in with cash? Let's say Lapo, or you deposit your.
My brother, the money will finish.
That's what I want to say. Exactly, that's what I want to say.
The money, even if you come to Sarah, let's say you're coming from Nigeria now, you have 200,000 rands. What are you gonna do with it, brother? Even if you bring $1 million here in South Africa from Nigeria, you don't know or you don't have a business to invest that money to. That money will finish.
That's it.
It's not like in Nigeria you pay once in a year your house rent.
Exactly.
You have to pay your rent every month.
Every month. Yeah, exactly.
Life is very, very expensive here. You understand what I mean? If you bring money from home, you don't have where to invest that money, or you don't have. Let's say that's the reason why you have come back to what I was saying. If you have that money, let's say you know how to fix cars, you can come here and open a place, open a shop, and employ people so that they can work for you. The money will be there for you.
You're not saying if you bring money it will finish.
What you don't get what the boss is saying. It's just like you are coming to South Africa, right? You want to go to a field. You don't know about that field. You cannot just go and invest your money in it. It will not profitable. So if you already have handwork, you get. If you now invest your money in that your handwork, it will.
But boss, you might not even have an handwork.
So if you don't have handwork, you can't bring money and invest in South Africa.
Bring all these people over. You can bring all these people.
You
just have to have sense.
I know someone who brought money from home. He comes here. He opened a workshop, beating and painting and mechanic. He only employ all these Mozambique guys and guys from Zimbabwe. then
He's doing well.
life goes on, you're doing well. You understand? But if you bring that money, my brother, the way things are expensive here, you come here, now you just put that money in the bank or you have that money under your bed.
You want to enjoy
My brother.
Small.
with
You
all
go
this
to club, you go club now.
big yash.
Sir, in South Africa, even if you don't go to club,
You finish.
there's this other guy. He had like 20K under his pillow.
20,000.
20,000
Rest
rand.
of dollars.
He's been staying here, right? He's been staying here. So he had this 20,000 rand and he was under his pillow. He realized that he spent 80% of that money on Uber. You get?
Transportation.
So there's a different thing between having money and having a purpose for that money before you embark. So the bottom line is, you want to go to South Africa, is either you are talented, you have a handwork, or you have enough cash to invest and you know what you want to invest on. And investing is not what you think is happening in Nigeria.
If you know what they're doing, like, business is not easy here. I'm not gonna lie to you. You
I
understand?
prefer business in Nigeria than here.
In Ni-
What I can say on that is that I really don't advise, like, I don't know, maybe it's my mind or maybe it's the way I feel, like,
Yeah.
I wouldn't advise anyone to come to South Africa without having any handwork, as boss said earlier.
Thank you.
You don't have any handwork, you don't have money. So where do you want to start? Where do you want to start from? South Africa, there's no job, there's no opportunity for you to get any employment anywhere.
Be the foreigner.
So that's it. Why will you come? I mean, why would you live like that? So let the person better find another country where there's an employment that they can go and start working, even though. Yeah. So that's my own opinion on that.
What about talent?
We have a lot of players who come to South Africa. They say they want to continue their career. Where are they today? They are starting from one pillar to post.
I'm telling you, there are many empty park. Oh, there are a lot on the road.
It's not one that is sitting now with you. It's not your number 9. Which club are you now playing for?
No, that to be honest, that one you just wasting time. It's better to go try in Turkey than to come to South Africa.
That's it.
But then, talking about talent, let's say a producer, a professional drummer, a professional keyboardist. I know a guy, Dan. Dan came from this country that they speak French. These are
Cameroon.
Togo. No. It's Congo. Yeah. That guy is making it so big now that I am so envious. Like, yeah, when he was taking his production and all that serious, why didn't I even clinch with him? I tell you, okay, there's this other time Dan came over to my place like, my man, things are really hectic. I want to know, like, what can I do and all that. I'm like, bro, aside this music thing that we are doing, I'll tell you there are other businesses and there's no business you would start without cash.
Money.
You still need money. So now you don't have money, you need a source of income. You want to become armed robber. So it was like, man, it's hectic. Okay, cool. So, but then, the reason why I'm saying this is because you can push things and things happens for you. He's stuck. Okay, so he was playing for my church, and my church was paying us maybe 2K then. 2K per month. No, not every per month. So it was like 500. So that was like 500 per weekend. Suddenly, okay, so most of us were doing this the drumming thing for God and just for that little change. But then I had this other church I was playing for in Captain Park. There's this other guy who had this other church he was playing for another. At some point, Dan stopped coming to that church. He stopped. I'm like, what's going on, brother? He's like, man, I realized that playing for that church, you're not going to grow, blah, blah, blah. Okay, cool. Then he started playing for this church that paying 10,000 per month.
Wow.
From that 10,000 is when he started setting up a studio in his bedroom. He was staying in a one bedroom. So in his bedroom, it was his studio. Step by step, celebrity piano artist comes, trap artist come to get beats for him. Now he sells his beat 15,000 rand. You get? I don't know now, but as at then he was selling it 15K. So one way or the other, he started making waves. So I'm saying talent too can work. Yeah.
But sorry to cut
That's
off.
talent too.
No, that the talent is okay, but remember how long it took him.
That's what I want to say. Before
Can-
you get to
No, everybody goes through that step.
Okay, can you compare?
Everybody goes
can,
through that
can you,
step.
okay, can you compare him to someone who knows how to fix a car? Then you brought him here. Then maybe this guy is a mechanic. I introduce him to this guy. Do you think they're gonna be in the same situation?
Sir, there's you being a panel and there's you having a boss who can link you up with another person who wants to fix the car.
Which one do you
Let's
think is
say-
easy?
Sir, let's say
Which one is
which one is easier? Yeah.
both. See, if you panel beat one car, 200 rand or 500, they'll give you. If you are a drummer, if you go for one program, they'll give you almost that amount.
To you to be a panebita and arrive here in South Africa,
You don't try.
it's easy for you to go to this bros that is a mechanic, says, please, can you give me a space? This bros can give you a condition that says, okay, I'll give you tools, then you work, we share the money.
Exactly.
One. Than to you to have a talent to know how to mix music and whatever. You need to know celebrities.
Exactly. People who are
No, you don't even need to know celebrity. The reason why you guys are sounding this way is
Who?
because,
Why did they sound
because
for
it's
you?
not your field.
One question I want to ask you is, what motivates your charity? Like, what motivates it? Like, what makes you? At what stage do you get to and say, I need to give back to my community, or you have always have it in mind that if I become this person, I'm coming back.
Thank you, my brother. I always tell people that I'm from a poor family. When you talk about poor family, I'm one of them. From Nigeria, I go through hell. Come to South Africa. Also, I have to tell you guys also, I go through a lot. So, when God started blessing me, this is one of the things that I promised God, that God, if any day that I will start eating 3 square meal, I'm not going to eat alone. You understand? So it was a promise that I gave God, and I told myself that any day that I start eating 3 square meal, I'm going to share it. So, and I'm happy today that I'm doing it. It was a promise that I promised God and myself.
Okay, so do you think it affects your finances or it bless you more?
I receive more blessing.
Oh,
Yes. Remember, it's not by force.
It's something from your heart.
It's something from my heart. If I have money today, let's say I make money today, that's when I will decide that I'm going to do something tomorrow. Do you understand what I mean? If I don't have, there's nothing I can do. I hold myself. It's like paying a tithe to church. If you do business and make money, you go and pay a tithe. If you don't have, you don't have. There's nothing you can do. My brother, I never go down. God have been blessing me. God have been keep on blessing me. I'm okay. So I think that is the secret. If you're not doing it, you must start it today. Okay.
thank you.
All right.
Why I ask is because I didn't tell you before,
Okay.
but I'm one of your big fan.
Oh.
And I see you as a role model, like someone I look up to, like, if this boss can be in this country and do this.
Thank you.
I believe that I can do it.
Thank you, my brother. I appreciate it. Keep on pushing. God will bless. If you have that passion, if you think that you will do it, you can do it. You understand? Thank you very much.
Thank you.
Yes.
All right, Mrs. Jane, just a quick one. What advice would you give to married people that are probably going through one or two things like infidelity and stuff in their marriage?
Okay. On that note, my advice would be like, okay, before any woman or before any man say yes to the partner, you have really like identified that this guy, I like him. I like the way he walks, the body build, like things about him. There's something that attracted you that first time. So before you start going paranoid and start going off the hook, remember why you started, because you loved that person. And love does not hurt. So it shouldn't hurt him. You shouldn't hurt him or her.
Okay. Makes sense. I think we've come to the end of today's episode on ZFG. Of course, it's been very entertaining and educating at the same time. But then, boss, do you have anybody you want to give a shout out to out there?
Shout out to your charities and stuff.
Yeah.
Or we your fan that we are watching you.
Say something to the people out there.
Yes. I just want to say hi to my younger brother, George.
George.
Shout out to you.
I just want to say hi to my lovely wife, Sharon,
Madam.
and my kids. Three of my kids are Lillian and Amaka and Chizitere. And also to my lovely mother who is here in South Africa currently.
Wow.
Yeah, so I pray that God will heal her. She's sick, but I believe that she will be
Healing
okay.
in the name of Jesus.
Amen.
She'll be fine.
Yes, thank you guys.
All right.
I appreciate. I'm so happy to be with you guys. And
Thank you so much.
as I promised, if you guys,
We're going to have him again, obviously.
thank you.
Very soon.
All right, Mrs.
Very
Jane. Mrs. Jane, shout out
Yeah, give us a shout out to your people.
to your husband first. Well, na man he be.
Why do you mention my husband first?
He's a man.
Okay. A big shout out to my dear husband, my one and only. You're my everything, you know. So I really appreciate who you are. And my shout out as well goes out to my big five, my children, Kingsley, Obi, Muna, Somto, Oge. Big shout out to you guys. And to Jist family, lot of love, guys. Lot of love for you guys. Love you guys.
All right. Thank you very much. And thank you guys for staying with us till now. But we have to go. But until we get you another time.
Sure.
ZFG for life.
Peace out.
I'm never gonna say goodbye, bye, bye, goodbye.